Hello, it's me again, der Bayer, and we're back in automation in our luxury campaign with Might Motors. As we are test driving the pre-production model of the Evan, our new massive chunky SUV, our engineers are already heavily at work to fix a rather embarrassing issue in the Evan. It was pointed out by a few potential customers that the handle of the boot lid is positioned a little bit too low to actually be operated properly. The boot lid normally opens at the top and folds down to the bottom. Yeah, there you see that I'm not an expert when it comes to pickup trucks, when it comes to utes, so it's impossible to open it without breaking your hand, basically. A new version is already in design and it will be replaced, of course, for all of our customers for free in a major recall activity. Prestige probably has suffered quite a lot, but we try to handle it as well as we can. But this activity definitely is in the way of profitability of the overall Evan project, so it's starting off very well. It's a good thing that we didn't produce it yet, so we still have time to fix it. The Evan handles as it should. It feels like it could go anywhere with the massive 6-liter engine that's in there. It's quite sluggish, you have time to give it inputs, so you really would feel that you're in a safe spot here, and all of the other road users look like ants from up there where you are sitting. So definitely the king of the road feeling that we get with this one. In this episode we'll design our new Bramble. The Bramble has been one of the core contributors to the company's success, and it still is, bringing in loads of money. So with the new version we definitely need to make sure that we also build a profitable platform and just make sure that we don't waste money in areas where we can save some, but still build the best affordable car that there is. And I'm really looking forward to that. So we'll try to go deep into the markets with a lot of different trims to satisfy different demographics, and then let's see if we can take Might Motors to the next level. So without further ado, let's head right into it and see you in the office. Alright, here we are. It's 1987. So what's also interesting is that we will get access to Ahana and Dalua very soon. Dalua will of course also contribute a lot because people are rich there and want the luxury cars. I just need to make sure that we get all of the facelifts out, and this would be something for the end of this episode in 1990. But let's get started with our Bramble first. So chassis wise, pretty standard, but with the focus of saving money. So steel panels all around, no aluminium. And for the suspension we also go for a pretty simple setup, McPherson's and semi-trailing arms, which should make the platform overall quite scalable and cheap to produce. Also I leave quality very low in order to save engineering time and production units. Our inline-6 engine that we have been using is quite old, from 1960, so I guess it is time to invest into a new platform. Maybe also scale down the size of it a bit. So we have had a 4-liter engine. I think 3 liters is enough now, and for the performance models we just mount a turbo. Technology-wise it's quite advanced, still it says it's quite quick to produce, so we can go for a 4-valve dual overhead cam. We save about 40 kilograms going for aluminium. I think I want to do that, even though we lose also about $100 doing that. But it will overall make the car a bit better, and the weight distribution probably a bit better. So for the engine, I'm pretty much strangling it in the upper ref range. The one engine should be a more eco-focused build, and one I want to have a bit more like performance. So this one now has 175 horsepower, and I was considering variable valve timing. I am not sure if it's worth it. It gains us a little bit in efficiency, but also Yeah, I don't know. For this engine which is not revving a lot, I think it would also be fine to go without. We don't gain too much. So for the standard one, let's go without. And for the performance one, this might get it. Alright, then let's do the design. Alright, that's it. Don't know what you think about it. I somewhat like the rear, even though it's pretty simple. For the front, it's something a little bit different, maybe similar to the BMW. So overall, I'm happy with how it looks, and let's see what we can make out of it. Alright, so I'm through once. It's scoring quite well in the family market, and now let's optimize it. I am not yet sure if I should go for manual or advanced automatic, but it scores definitely better with advanced automatic, so let's do that. Wheel spin is not an issue. Again, I'm saving most of my quality just to make it cheaper. The car itself is alright. Probably I should spend a little bit to make the desirability a bit better. Alloy wheels are definitely something we can consider. And we need, oh yeah, of course desirability is bad if you don't tune your brakes. Brakes really cost something, so I rather go for some brake airflow instead of making them too large. Not like that it would cost a lot. Can live with 0.6 sportiness brake fade. So now desirability is in the 120s and 130s. Yeah, for the interior I go for luxury, and for entertainment I chose cassette because the CD just unlocked and we would need basically all of our tech pool to use CDs. So this is brand new technology. Why should we use a CD player in a car when there are not really CDs on the market? I think it's a fair choice, and we also save a lot of money by doing that. But let's do a little bit of quality just to make it stand out from the competition a bit more. Weight distribution is pretty good. I will keep it like that so that it understeers at least a little bit. We can make it even more understeery by choosing different suspension in the rear. So let me just try that. So if you have a better suspension, it's less oversteery. So if you choose double wishbone, stats wise, you get a nice boost in comfort. And I think we can afford it. And that's also one criticism I have for the overall game. It's quite affordable to go for the better suspension stuff. But of course, still, for the really mass production stuff, you should try to keep costs down, because there your margins really need to be good. So let's check. Yeah, it's a little bit more understeery now. And then here, hydraulic rack and pinion I think is clear. Traction aids, we don't need traction control for this one. Here we could get a little bit more out of it with little cost, just engineering time. So let's go for 2. Safety wise, standard advanced ATs. And yeah, suspension side is also quite basic in order to save money. But here again we can spend a bit more just to make it better. Alright, and then we have a really nice base. We just need to make sure that it's cheap. So don't cheap out on engineering and making it cheap for production. Alright, that's the sedan. I definitely need take a look at the markets. So for the family and commuter stuff, I think we're pretty well done. Definitely need a hatchback maybe for the fun part. For muscle we are also pretty well done, but I would like to have a performance version for that. And then family stuff, wagon is of course one thing. So let's start with the wagon. And then we'll have a hatchback, or let's call it shooting brake. Yeah, and with 4 trims, I think we should be pretty good. We could also try to see if we can get a convertible. But I don't think the markets are large enough. Yeah, let's see. Alright, let's start with the wagon. There are 2 different versions, but I think this one is a lot nicer. Yeah, pictures are looking good, except for the lip, and we lost our license plate. There it is again. And else in general, we just need to adjust the brakes a bit. Family utility is the target. And in general, it's doing pretty well. We don't need to change anything about it. Then the shooting brake. This will... we could combine shooting brake and sport, but shooting brake is a hatchback and Sport not so. But we definitely need the new engine for this one. Okay, we have different versions. Like so. Or we could go for a coupe, which is also labeled as a hatchback here. And I think that's actually nicer. Here we can also mount a little wing. I just don't like the basic wings we have, as they are not curving. Right, custom wing is done. Not perfect, but it will do the job. And now we need to clone the engine. And yeah, we could turbocharge it to make it really powerful, or we just try to do what naturally aspirated can do. I'd probably try naturally aspirated for now. Yeah, I think 250 horsepower seems about right. But we can get a little bit more out of it. Yeah, I think we're good here. So, fun in GT looks good, but I need to... I made a mistake for the shooting brake. I confused coupe and hatchback icons, so this is now a coupe, and so for the muscle I need a sedan. Take the two-door sedan. For this one, looking good. Just need to paint it differently. Right, I just see I made a miss. Alright, now I switched really to a hatchback version. The two-door coupe is a coupe, so this should do better now. Yeah. Now we're in the fun. It's drinking fuel quite a bit. I thought it would be better. Also suspension tuning here a bit more on the sporty side. And vented discs. In this case this is okay because it's not our main model with the highest numbers that we are producing. Then we have a pretty nice and fun car, I guess. And now we see some diversification finally. So fun premium probably, maybe I target fun, then it will be a bit cheaper. Yeah. And it also gets a nicer range here. Okay, so fun is okay. Then next one is the sport. Do we need the sport? Family sport premium. Yeah, we need a sport sedan, but not a coupe. Here we choose our existing sports engine, but maybe first we rename this. Eco, yeah, not really eco. More than 10 liters is not really eco. This will be a lot more exciting in the Ellisberry update with emissions. They really need to focus on getting your fuel consumption down. So, sports sedan two-door. The target is muscle. A pony. Pony wants 4 doors. Let's go for muscle. I want to have a 2-door variant as well. 2-seat. I want to have a 2-seat variant as well. So I have to get rid of my rear seats. They want a coupe. Ah, oh, god damn it. So what do we do? So the sport version as it is right now is not necessary. Maybe I can just get rid of it. And I think the muscle premium will be covered by the Godwit. So I think I get rid of this trim. Yeah, I need to make it a coupe version, and then it's more diverse. Sport engine, manual gearbox, and I select sport as well. So it's still not very good, but when I make it cheaper, yeah, it's not about the budget. That's not a problem, I guess. Yeah, but let's keep it. Let's just do it. And now the convertible. Yeah, sportiness is not an issue, so I stick with the engine that we have. Seats are required, so let's give them 4 seats. And the rest I think is pretty good. Alright, so overall we see here potential, huge potential sales of about 10,000 cars per month, I guess. And let's see now what we can do. Quite an advancement from the original Bramble, I would say, from design perspective. And we really need to make it good. So I aim for 6 years at least of engineering time. And luckily we are in a very good spot. So the process slider does not do too much. I'd rather focus on getting the production units down. 72 months. Yeah, rest will stay the same. Cost is alright. And same for the engine. And I have an inline 6 factory on a medium plot. This is probably something I need to upgrade. And I should have bought larger plots. I definitely need a new factory here, so the question is, do I go for the huge? We definitely will have another Bramble later on, and then I probably need a huge plot. So I don't want to limit myself right now. Oh, it's quite expensive, I would say. Do we do this? I will try 1 billion just for the engine factory. Tooling quality, yeah, also costs us a bit. Yeah, engine material is the main driver of cost, so I don't spend too much here on automation. Bramble factory already maxed out here, so also a new car factory. Also start with a large 2 and see where it goes. Huge plot, large factory. Let's pay our work as well. Tooling cost here is through the roof. And at some point we also lose profitability, so sweet spot seems to be around here. The profit is better with less tooling quality. Yeah, but also I need to have some quality. So a loan 3 billion for the factories. So we're around 1 shift, which is alright, probably not perfect. So family 16k, Family utility a bit cheaper. I will up the prices a little bit, just for a bit more margin. The sport version definitely needs to be more expensive. Yeah, numbers look really nice now. Let's go for something like this, and we still have the potential to grow a bit. 6 years. And yeah, we can finance it. Oh, this will be huge. 60 million a month, I don't know. Yeah, 72 months of payback time, 60 million. Scary, but let's do it again. Our credit rating currently B, loan interest rate 6%, not ideal, but we need to expand. Okay, another project in the books. Now let's take a look. Evan, of course, is still fine. Godwit just released. F1 should be cleared. Maybe we just let it tick for 1 month and then see if we need to clear a few factories. F1 is still there. So let's check the factories. Just selling my F1 stock for scrap. And yeah, the Bramble. It's selling well. I just let it run. It would need another facelift, definitely. Same as the Cleres. The Cleres definitely needs a facelift. The Winley will still hold up, so let's do the facelift for the Cleres. And let's also do a facelift for the engine. Just changed a few parts. I think it should be good. It will get the advanced automatic. And this one now we will get the CD. Even though it's oh fuck. Even though it's really expensive. Yeah, but for the ultimate version, I think it's fine. 30 months of engineering though, no. Not possible. The other versions, I will not do a facelift. Or do I? 76? Yeah, let's also update it. $20 horsepower more. Advanced automatic here as well. Nice boost in stats. And same for the convertible. So I will make it a bit more efficient. 30 months, don't waste as much material. The engine though, it does cost. So let's rather go for 42 months. This engine is actually quite cheap. 3K for a V12. So prices are certainly a bit too low. We also see it in our factory utilization. Okay, now we're a bit on the high end. And we still have a little bit of room for when the Lure comes into the market. But of course for the Lure we need another quick facelift. And this one I will do without loan. Okay, so I guess our to-dos for this episode are basically done. Yes. The Winley will be the one for the next episode for a new car, so no need for a facelift here. And if I want to do a facelift, I'd rather do it at the beginning of 90, so that we can enter the other markets. cooling of the Bramble is pretty bad. Yeah, it has been running for quite some time. So let's go, let's move. And maybe also update our marketing again and research. Cleres has a bit of an issue. I think this can be done quietly. Yes. So we're making a nice profit as of now. I currently get 40 millions for a loan. But that offsets our factory construction for the Evan. So let's see, the research pie is a little bit small. Marketing is still about right. For Fuinia we can maybe upgrade it a bit. And then R&D. So currently we spent 30 million, let's go at least for 40. I think engine wise we're pretty good, let's spend it on the car. One click of interior already is 5 million. Safety doesn't cost so much. Yeah, let's go for 46. Yeah, this boom really helps right now, shuffling in the money. Good thing is that we will have the van of the Evan very soon to bring all the money to the banks. The Bramble is still overworking its engine factory. And we still collect more and more pre-orders. So the Bramble really has been one of the backbones of our company. I will keep it as is, because once the pre-orders hit of the new Bramble, the sales will definitely go down here. Should I do another facelift of the Bramble? It will be until 1993. I think I at least need to retool the factories. The engine factory at least. Then I can do both. Let's do a quick facelift of the Bramble. And not upgrade it. So I make a new version, but no upgrade. Same for the engine facelift. Just not an upgrade. Yeah, but this one, it doesn't cost a lot. Maybe we can also make it not being overworked. Oh, it's actually, this is the Bramble II. I forgot that we did have this one. And the new one is the Bramble III. Why are these prices so high here? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, the target demographics are wrong. And suddenly it says it's not wanted anymore by the market. Let's reduce the prices a bit. Also will kill our profits, of course. But maybe then we can finally get rid of our pre-orders. It should still contribute nicely, and money is not the big problem as of now. It's only a problem when we have to repay our loans. No loan? How long does it take? Just 1 month, okay. And now we'll notice it. Oh god. We also had to pay back all of the pre-orders, of course. And now we're back with 5,000 Brambles per month. Cleres factory, another issue. Discovery chance is high enough for acquired recall. So definitely this facelift has killed a bit of the sweet spot that we have been in. We are now making 20 million less profit, and also the car is now cheaper than the Windley, but of course it also only has an inline 6 engine and not a V12 like the Windley. So I guess previously we just had a bit better margins. I think we are still fine right now, and we are slowly getting back into profitability. Discovered a quality issue, nice. But I think we're still positioned quite well. The new Cleres update is slowly collecting its first pre-orders. The Bramble also already selling cars, even though it's still 4 years away. And also nice. Oh, the Godwit. So with the new facelift, we definitely need a factory upgrade for the Godwit. And we're profitable again, but our company valuation is negative. Because currently we spend all the money on the factory of the Evan, which is not yet counted into our company valuation. Bramble is slowly getting back our company into the plus. And we're close to 1990. We will take a look at how the Evan sells. Oh, it's yeah, it's selling like crazy. Another quality issue discovered. And we have now unlocked the Lua and Achana. That will be something for the next episode, to get our facelifts of all of our cars done to cover those markets. And one more tick for the Evan. Okay, we are doing pretty well again, I guess. Only 29 million of loan repayment per month, and the Evan gives us 22 million of profit, so it definitely was worth it. And we are producing enough to reduce our pre-orders, which is also nice. And here you see the nice van is also selling. And the Evan also, from a revenue perspective, a huge chunk, but from profit of course not. It's just very expensive to produce. Alright, so yeah, we killed the Bramble definitely. Avonlea is our main contributor now. Cleres also still doing good, and it will be even better once the new facelift is out, which is already selling more than the old one. And the Godwit, yeah, currently problem child with 15 months of pre-orders for the supercar. Economy is heading into a small recession, which is okay. We had a huge boom before, so it doesn't really hurt us. We have also breached the 1 million point mark in 1990 already, so let's see how much more we can drive this up. So let's take a look at our sales charts. Not very green. The Evan for the utility premium really contributes here. We also have an overall market penetration of 1% in delivery with the new van. If you limit to awareness, we definitely see that we also have some awareness still to gain, but we are getting into the green now. Still a lot of money to be grabbed in the family market. Hopefully the new Bramble will help us there. And our company bubble now also slowly expands to other markets as we have increased our visibility and our lineup. Dealerships definitely getting there. Still the Evan still need to work out those dealerships on the left side, but overall I definitely see that we are getting into proper market penetration here. Also we are desirable in almost all of the markets, just that the Bramble in the family part is currently letting us down. I didn't think that we would reach this point where we cover basically the whole market with one company. And still we have potential just by making our cars a bit cheaper, by expanding our factories to make this picture even more green. So I hope you stick with me. Thank you all for watching today, and see you all again next time for a new episode with Might Motors. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you don't want to miss an episode. Thanks for that, and bye bye.